Good day, good afternoon, Alexey. Yep.
First of all, I want to say thank you very much for information, for advices which you gave me, and for that opportunity to speak with you and ask some questions. And today I will have something like a more abstract question about the difference between some terms and words, and I would really like to hear some answers from you. So there are three different words: preparation, learning, and education. And I think that they can be very useful in my project work, and I really need to understand the differences between them. And I think that I will try to explain you what I'm thinking about them through the example, and I will take a language and languages like an base of this example. So first of all, the first stage was like learning languages. Russian, Tatar, Chinese, English. This was the process when I was just mastering the entire internal system of them, how to speak, how to use them. After that, there was a preparation stage, and I'm still in it. I used to pass exams, IELTS exam and HSK exam on English and Chinese languages respectively, and I will pass ЕГЭ exam, and I'm preparing for them. But education in languages is something else. It is not within languages. It is not in them. They just give an opportunity to see the world in other way and to educate from it, but not from them. And this is something very close to programming, because Python, C# are also languages, and they also give you an opportunity to see and do things in different ways. So my first question is about my own understanding of differences. Are they close to truth, or I have some mistakes?
Well, yeah, this is a very interesting topic, because it is about not just about science, but about human disciplines, and that's why there are different positions on this topic. And I can tell you my position based on my experience and my sphere of application. It's about educational games and education in the whole. So I think that's the first very significant difference we have in papers and in industry is the difference between learning and teaching, because it is about intention of people. When you learn something, you do it by yourself, by your own initiative, by your own interest. And when you discuss teaching, it's about some norm knowledge which should be transferred from a teacher to a pupil, to somebody. So that's why learning is a very significant part of education, because it requires your own intention, your own will, and your own strategy of learning. If we talk about education, I agree that it's more complex term, because it includes many different processes, like process of teaching and process of learning. They are, go one to other, and they support each other. If you have no teacher, even if we talk about online course or educational game, you have a teacher inside this format. Yeah. So artificial intelligence instead of teacher, whatever. And if we talk about teaching, it is required because you need a norm, some knowledge, some practice from this side. And at the same time, you need learning, because you need not just, even if you talk about preparation, as you said, anyway, you have this norm in your exams. You have this norm in your levels of English and etc. So this norm is already given to you by somebody, some institution. And that's why learning is the second very significant part in this pair. I think that education has more interesting parts, like working with values, with norms in terms of behavior and your making goals of your own development and etc. Education is also about not just about a format like class or online course. It's also about atmosphere and complex factors like style, language, different types of motivations and etc. So if you build your context, your frame of interest, like in any game, you have its own learning curve when player need to learn something to play better. It is already packed into the game itself. So learning inside the game, learning inside the frame of the game. And in school, you have the frame also. Everybody wears costumes like, you know, in Harry Potter with this stuff around you. You have exams every year and balls and etc. So it's also about frame. So I think that this learning or educational frame is a very significant part of education, and you need to understand it, and you need to construct it if you create educational spaces, even in the games, in computer games, etc. So I think that your distinguishing between these terms is pretty well, pretty good, but I think that you need to add more topics like teaching, like these educational spaces and atmospheres to build a wider picture of this interesting topic.
Thank you for your wide, useful answer. I will think about it, and now I see that there are some aspects which I wasn't seeing